It's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. It's been about a week since I've done a live video. I'm here in Florida after my trip to Arizona. And so I've been on and off of the podcast for a while. But we've seen a few Warrior games. We're down to about 6 games left. And the Warriors couldn't be playing any better. They are playing the Nuggets tonight, and they beat the Lakers last night. Curry had points, but I'll tell you, it was a group effort. Jimmy Butler looked amazing to me last night. I think that was a playoff preview if I've ever seen one. The Warriors are looking fantastic. I think they're really going to make some noise in the playoffs. I really believe it. And this is a good point right now, by the way, for me to just stop and say, hit the like, hit the subscribe, keep watching the podcast, and we're going to start doing episodes live every single day, Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. That's a new time slot. I haven't really had time slots down as of late because I've just been all over the place with work, with my hours. But I will say, I think 6 o'clock is going to be good. So we're going to do 6 o'clock Monday through Friday from now on. Sideline Bay Area Sports. We'll talk Giants. We'll talk A's. We'll talk Niners. We're talking Warriors a lot because, guys, Warriors are playing fantastic. They've won, I think, 22 of the last 20 games since Jimmy Butler became a Warrior. Just night and day. They're very dynamic. And when you go into LA and you beat a Laker team that's got Luka, that's got LeBron, they're playing, nobody's sitting, and the Warriors came out and played fantastic defense. Draymond Green, Defensive Player of the Year, I think 100% should be on the table. Matter of fact, I think he should have it. He's playing the best defense I've seen him play, and he's played amazing defense every year. This has got to be one of the best years in my mind. He's playing out of his mind, and with Jimmy Butler right there next to him, it is just a scary defensive team when they come out and they decide to put the screws to people. And that's what they did to the Lakers last night. They played 4 quarters of basketball. So basically, they didn't let up for 4 quarters, which is something I don't see the Warriors do that often. But since Jimmy Butler has become part of this team, I see him doing it a lot more often. So I think the influence he has on the Warriors brings some toughness, of course, and brings some validity to that opportunity for a deep run into the playoffs and possibly finals. And if Steph Curry gets one more ring, that'll be one more than LeBron. It'll be very, very hard for anybody to argue why Steph Curry couldn't be in the conversation for one of the greatest players of all time, or at least the greatest player in our era. So it's just a matter of whether or not anybody gives him those accolades. It's been very strange how over the years he has been left out of that conversation, but there's no way that you're going to leave Steph Curry out of that conversation if he gets a ring this year. And I don't really expect them to, because I really feel like next year is a big year where they will have an opportunity to really bring a championship home again. And that really depends on what the Warriors do in the offseason. But if they sneak out with one this year, if he gets a ring this year and then they go out there next year, they're going to try and do a back-to-back type of thing like they've done before. And they'll retool in the offseason a little bit, and they'll come back even stronger next year. So it will be like icing on the cake if they actually get one this year, because I always thought that the opportunity for them to win a championship will actually be next year. But either way, the way I'm looking at it right now, the Warriors are going into the playoffs. They've got 6 games left, guys. They're going to the playoffs playing awfully strong. The only team that scares me a little bit is the team we're going to see tonight, which is Denver. They're big, they're tall, they're the best, one of the best, if not the best, three-point shooting team in the league. The Warriors always have trouble against them. Now, when it comes to playoff time and they have to play them in a 7-game series, I like the Warriors because they know how to adapt in a 7-game series, and they're very tough to beat with Steph Curry on the court. But in a regular season, they haven't had a chance to really put the screws to the Denver Nuggets and beat them. So tonight's going to be a good test. It's going to be a litmus test tonight to see where they're at with the Nuggets, because now we got Jimmy Butler. Of course, we played him with Jimmy Butler before and didn't do too well, but that was just an off night in general. So in my mind, tonight's a good indication of where we're going to be at with the Nuggets going into the playoffs. Everybody else, I think the Warriors can beat, and I think the Warriors have proven that they can beat them. They've ran through and beat every team in the top 8 pretty easily, except for the Nuggets. So let's see how this goes and how the playoffs run its course. But it would not surprise me if we saw the Warriors end up facing the Nuggets at some point. But anyway, it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time, guys. I'm sorry that I haven't put more podcasts up in the last week. I've just been traveling, but you're going to see more. And starting on Monday, it'll be 6 p.m. Western time, so Pacific time. So 6 p.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. You can catch my podcast. We're going to have some more guests on the show. Hopefully we'll get Guru back on in the next couple of weeks. Hopefully going up to playoff time. You want to say hi? John's going to say hi. He's a future sportscaster, maybe, who knows, future podcaster of some sort for sure. So anyway, guys, just keep watching. I'll keep making videos. Monday's going to be a Niner Monday, like I talked about. We got a lot to talk about with the A's. They're playing in Sacramento. They're still not filling a stadium, and it's a AAA stadium. It's kind of embarrassing, but it shows you just how much people are tired of the Oakland A's owner, John Fisher. He is absolutely horrible, and it's showing up in the stands and in the sales of the merchandise. Horrible, yeah. So hopefully he sells. On top of that, he hasn't really come up with the money for the stadium in Las Vegas. Shovels should be hitting ground any day now, but unfortunately that's not going to happen if the stadium's not paid for. And yeah, he hasn't come up with the money. Are the A's going to end up in Las Vegas after all? I certainly hope not. Maybe they'll end up in Sacramento. But either way, guys, that's another conversation for another time. For now, just keep watching. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent don't work. I'm going to keep working hard for you. You keep watching my videos, and podcasts will keep coming. New time starting Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. And we'll see you in the next one.